Welcome back, everyone. We're in the character discussion.
Yeah.
Wow, I did not put any passion into that one at all.
No, you did not.
That's not on the movie. That's just entirely on this being the, I think it's the 9th recording?
Yeah, 9th. Okay, but with that being said, so I mean, obviously we have, like, kind of a main cast of characters.
Yeah.
But I honestly want to make the comment, outside of Lupin, the girl, and the two Nazi dudes, I mean, the rest of his crew, we don't really get... They already have predetermined character roles and acting, like the way that they act around one another, so we don't really get...
I think that has a large part to do with it being a franchise. So a lot of these dynamics were pre-baked into the characters.
Yeah, which is fine. I mean, they're great characters.
I found their dynamics to be very entertaining, to be honest.
Yeah,
like my favorite parts are was the opening, like that opening little heist. That was I kind of wish the rest of the movie remained a heist as opposed to an archaeology film, because the heist was the most fun part for me, because that's where you had like the investigator was the most entertaining there, because it's like there was a fun layer where he didn't really care about keeping that thing safe. He sent it off with a random guard. No, his goal was to just catch Lupin. And then the dynamic between Lupin and both the thief that was probably part of the greater franchise and the thief who happened to be the archaeologist later. That was fun because it felt like a bunch of thieves all going for the same exact thing for different purposes. I don't know. I kind of wish the film had stayed more of a heist film than a Indiana Jones style film. That's me. Because I did enjoy the dynamics quite a bit.
Right. Frankly, though, to be honest, I can't really see where the movie would go if it stayed a heist film. That's my main issue with it taking.
I mean, just based off the character dynamics. I do think the plot obviously couldn't go very different, but the character dynamics felt built for a heist film.
Yeah. Well, I guess then that's sort of like where it set the tone and the entrance for you. And you were expecting something a little different, I'd imagine, then. But at the same time, yeah.
You guys weren't able to see, but Sekhmet was flipping off Knack right there during his spiel.
Oh my god, I didn't like the film. That's me.
No, I have no problem with you not liking the film. I have a problem with you not liking the archaeology parts of the film.
I've seen a million archaeology films.
There are not that many archaeology films!
There are more Indiana Jones ripoffs than there are Stars in the Sky.
There are not that many.
I like how I'm actually not the loudest one in this episode, most likely.
That's because you're just lying there.
Yeah.
Get some energy.
No.
Wake the fuck up.
I had work today, okay?
Yeah, that's your own fault.
How is that my own fault?
Because you work.
I work. I'm a productive member of society, y'all.
I am not. But no, I mean, I've stated this before. I said it in Invaders. I'm not ever gonna knock, like, an archaeology part of a film, even if it's horrifically inaccurate, like, for example, The Mummy. Because I genuinely just like seeing representation of archaeologists in the media so fucking much. And I'll never expect you to knock an
archaeology film or anime. But I will.
Like, there's a part where they're going through the book and they're like, this is in Aramaic, and this is in Scythian, and this is in Akkadian, and this is about Teotihuacan and Uruk. And I'm just like,
I get that reference!
Literally. But I mean, bias. I have bias. I fucking love the I mean, I like the heist parts, I like the Bond parts, and I like the archaeology parts. It's a great trio. Plus, I think the thing is, in my opinion, like, movies like Bond, and I guess archaeology movies, I mean, they can be overdone, but I've never found a franchise that doesn't at least try to make their own spin on it. I mean, like, look at Austin Powers, The Man from U.N.C.L.E., and James Bond. Those are three very different franchises, all covering spies, across the last, 100 years. And then you have The Librarian, and Tomb Raider, and Indiana Jones. All archaeology franchises covering very, very differently toned movies. Some just being fan service for males who want to see women in skin-tight shorts that don't have any actual substance. True.
Well, I'm starting to doze off at this point. I just heard women in skin-tight shorts.
Tomb Raider.
Oh.
Yes, Tomb Raider.
Oh, okay.
But I think that the thing is, obviously, it's a franchise, so the characters are predefined, a lot of them. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, Lupin and the female spy, the one in the green dress at the beginning, had a ton of, like, previous interactions. And so did he and his whole crew. So, obviously, we didn't get to, like, meet her and see them starting to interact.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't expect that.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna big something off kilter here. Knick Knack, Vorn, have either of you guys played Tomb Raider?
Not much. I have it on my computer.
Nope, neither have I. You're the only one who's actually played Tomb Raider.
Ironically, considering I'm the one who plays the least total amount of games ever.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys should try Tomb Raider. It's at
Tomb
least the games are pretty short comparatively, and they're fun.
Tomb Raider as a franchise never really appealed to me, honestly.
I mean, it's interesting. The movies are basically just fan service for male fans of the games, because it's just what's her face,
Laura
Angelina
Croft.
Jolie. Angelina Jolie in like skin tight booty shorts with like her boobs out constantly. Actually, so the dude who plays James Bond, Daniel Craig, he's her love interest in the first movie, and he shows up butt ass naked for like a whole 2 minutes in film. God, that man was hot when he was a little younger.
Okay.
I mean, it's fan service. The entire movies are fan service. And they're also based about the Illuminati.
The Illuminati.
Because there's the secret society that she's getting stuff from or for is the Illuminati.
Oh.
So it's,
Okay.
you know, interesting. But with that being said, the characters have predetermined dynamics, unless they're first introduced here. I want to see more about Interpol Agent and Lupin. Because honestly, I have a little theory that like Interpol Agent might actually be his father, because they keep calling him Pops, and maybe that's the reason why he's Lupin the Third, and his grandfather was Lupin the Second, not his father. But we'll see if that pans out when I Google it later. I'm not watching the rest of the movies right now. I'm just gonna Google the answer later.
That's how much she likes the move. I'm kidding.
But I think that's it for characters.
Yeah.
There's not too much to see with character development.
Anyone actually have a waifu here?
Oh, I absolutely have a waifu.
Oh, have at it.
Mr. Interpol.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mine would actually have to be. I don't remember if he's actually. I think he's named, but he's like named very rarely. Lupin's friend that like that always wears the hat that like covers his
Oh
eyes.
yeah, fedora guy.
Yeah, fedora guy.
What
I don't
about
know
you,
if that's actually
Vorn?
his name.
I don't know.
Speak.
Like, I've seen like some of the other movies, like parts of them, and
Well,
I
but
can't
base
fucking
it on
decide.
this movie. Try to think about the characters in this movie.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, Interpol guy. He's just too funny.
He's great. Knick Knack?
Lupin the Second's pimp cane.
And what a pimp cane it is. We will see you back in a few days. Like, comment, and subscribe. Try harder, everybody.